colors kind of went with this fragrance, and I don't think I've worn this dress yet for any reviews, so that was good. And then lastly, these earrings are sort of red, like leafy, flowery dangles with gold, and so I thought those were good for today as well. To me, this fragrance really makes me think of the fall time, and so I don't know, these earrings here also kind of make me think of the fall. So that was what I did for today. That was the look. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna pull out a couple sheets of paper to spray the EDT and the EDP. This is my previous book's papers. Okay, so alright, so I've got two here. So first we have this violin with butterflies over, I don't know, overwriting dictionary or something like that. And for this one, I'm going to spray the EDP, the bottle. So here's what the atomizer looks like. Alright. It's a pretty nice atomizer. It seems to come out okay. Ooh, and I can smell it already. It's definitely mossy, and it almost, every time I smell it, it almost makes me think of like a plum jam or something, like a spiced mossy plum jam or something like that. I don't know, but I love it. I really do. I really love it. Okay. Next we have this. It looks like a newspaper that says Le Canadien. Maybe it's like French Canada newspaper or something. And I'm gonna spray Chloé Nomade EDT on this one. Alright. So that's really nice. It is very similar, but it's lighter and a little fresher. I think like more citrusy is what I'm getting. Also, there is a Chloé Nomade Absolu, which I assume is kind of similar to the EDP, but a little heavier, maybe like more amber or vanilla or something like that. I'm not actually sure. I'm just making a guess. Alright, so I'm going to pull up fragrantica.com, and that is where we can look at the notes together and also the main accords. Alright everyone, I am on fragrantica.com, and I've pulled up the main accords for Chloé Nomade EDP, and I'm going to go ahead and read them to you. So firstly we have woody, citrus, fruity, freesia and jasmine, like white florals, but I'm honestly not sure. Maybe a little bit of peach, I don't know. Not a whole lot that stands out in the middle notes to me. Okay, base notes, we've got oak moss, patchouli, amberwood, white musk, and sandalwood. So I definitely smell the oak moss. The oak moss is prominent to me. I love oak moss in fragrances. I also smell the patchouli. And maybe a little bit of musk and amberwood. But yeah, what I get most from this fragrance is the Mirabelle plum, a little bit of citrus, oak moss, patchouli, and a little bit of amberwood and musk. And this is known, I believe, as a chypre, a modern chypre fragrance. Chypre tend to have oak moss in the base, as well as labdanum, which is a floral note, like a deeper floral note, and typically bergamot or some sort of citrus in the top notes. But a lot of times, like, they might have a different floral note as well. But anyway, this is considered a modern chypre. I'm gonna click and show what the other users on Fragrantica are smelling. Okay, so they are smelling firstly the oak moss, secondly Mirabelle, and then freesia, peach, and then bergamot, patchouli, amberwood, lemon, musk, sandalwood, orange, jasmine, and rose. So that's fairly similar to what I'm smelling. Definitely the oak moss and Mirabelle plum are my top two. I would honestly say patchouli would probably follow after that. I just love patchouli and I can pick it out very easily in fragrances. So yeah, my impression of this is like, to me this is fall vibes. This is very much a fall perfume, but also would be good in the winter and spring. But to me this screams fall. It's like a very, like a fall fairy, a natural woman, clean but in an earthy way, very mature, but not at all not in a like pinned up way, just mature as in like, I don't know, grown and natural. Totally my vibe. Like, really, really love this. Absolute has Mirabelle in the top notes, and then Oak Moss and Havana in the middle notes, sandalwood and musk in the base. So I'm assuming it actually smells pretty similar to this, just a little heavier and deeper. And what's really interesting is I also noticed that there's another Nomade perfume called Nomade Naturel Eau de Parfum. I have not seen that one. It was released in 2022, so it's newer, so that's probably why I've never heard of it. But this one, it looks a little bit sweeter. It has dates in the top notes as well as Mirabelle Plum, Egyptian jasmine and freesia in the middle, and then vanilla, sandalwood, and oak moss in the base. So I honestly actually really want to try this one because of the dates and vanilla. It sounds like it would smell really good. But anyway, so I want to go ahead and look at some other statistics around the Chloé Nomade EDP. But before I do that, I also just wanted to give a shout out to the other Chloé fragrances that I have in my collection. So I've got Chloé EDT, and I've reviewed this one. This was one of the first fragrances I reviewed. It has this amazing glass bottle, very classy. This really nice white tie bow, and this is just a beautiful, watery, fresh springtime rose, peony rose, I think, scent. Extremely beautiful, dewy, very feminine, just so pretty. Totally spring vibes, fall vibes, and chef's kiss to both of these. And then the other one that I have, and I just recently got, is Chloé Naturel. And as you can see, it has a green dye, and so this is also a rose scent, but it's got some green nuances to it. Let me look. Yeah, so this has rose, but it also has citron, blackcurrant, neroli, which really kind of lights up and makes it greener, mimosa, and cedar. So definitely for this one, it's got, I don't know how to say, it's like sharp, but in like a rounded out way. It's definitely unique. I don't know if it's the mimosa that's doing something for me. It might be. Or the citron, I don't know, but I like this one too. This one is not quite as like safe of a blind buy. It's a little different, but I really like it. So I'm gonna keep it for now at least. So these were the other two Chloé fragrances that I have. I really like the brand Chloé. I don't know why it doesn't have more hype around it, honestly. I feel like you don't hear people talking about it a whole lot, but I really like it. Alright, so I'm going to look on Fragrantica at some other statistics around Chloé Nomade EDP. This has an overall rating of 3.9 out of 5 with This has a very herbal and earthy quality to it. Definitely a unique fragrance compared to the other designers that I've tried, but I can't see myself wearing it. I dislike it for me, but rating it as okay, as I can appreciate the fragrance blend at least. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, that's how I feel about a lot of fragrances that I wouldn't wear, where it's like, for me, it's a dislike. It's a hard no. I wouldn't personally wear a lot of fragrances out there, but I can still appreciate the artistry and the scent. So that's how I feel about a lot of fragrances, because if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of fragrances that I just steer clear of, like anything that's like too heavy and too strong, or like super woody, super spicy, super herbal, like anything like that. I think is beautiful scent, but don't want to smell like it. Personally, I want to smell like pretty, clean, subtle, musky, fresh, floral. That's how I like to smell. Okay, so I personally cannot recommend this more. I personally love this fragrance. Like I said, it makes me think of fall. It's fruity. It's got the beautiful oak moss, a little bit of patchouli, a little musky, some floral notes, some citrus on the top. I just think it's beautiful. I think it's very feminine in a nice, toned down, naturalistic way, but I honestly still think you could wear this to the office. I feel like you could wear this in any setting. You just wouldn't want to overspray